Let's do exercise number 5. We are going to write a program that asks you to guess what the computer is thinking of, an odd or an even number. So in order to do this, we have to use random numbers. The game is played as follows. The computer will think of an odd or an even number. You click on the odd or even number button, and the computer will tell you if your guess is correct or not by writing out some text. You win if the guess was correct, and you lose if the guess was incorrect. So let's try this first. Example number 5. So okay, I'm guessing that the computer is thinking of an odd number, and it was correct, so I win. I'm thinking that it's thinking of an odd number again. It was even, so I lose. Okay, let's see, now it's even. I lose again. Even. I win. So this is a 50-50 chance game, right? So we need to be able to generate this randomness with random numbers, and we just need 2 options. So either computer is thinking of one thing, an odd number, or another thing. So we just have 2 options. We did it with random numbers. Here we have 2 lines of code that is very important. Let's stop this program and let's start with the design. It should look something like this. First, just some instructions. Guess odd or even. And then 2 buttons, and then a label down here. So 2 buttons, 1, 2, and then a label. Maybe if we want to delete this default text, we can just go here, for example, and delete, enter. We won't see the label. The first button should be odd with the text odd, and the second one with text even. So odd, select, even, enter. No menu, nothing. Okay, so let's see. For example, if I click on odd, we have to generate a random number. So I'll just copy and paste these 2 lines of code. This is a way to generate 10 different random numbers between 0 and 9 actually. So we can either get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. 10 is not included. So we only need 2 numbers really. So if I type 2 here, it means that we can get a 0 or a 1, which is fine for representing. For example, let's say 0 represents an even number and 1 represents an odd number. So when we click on this odd button, we are guessing that the computer is thinking of an odd number. So let's generate a random number and see if this number was odd. And what did we say? We can add a comment here. 0 is equal to even, because 0 is even, and 1 equals odd, because 1 is odd. So if the number R is, what did we click on? Odd. So if r is equal to 1, it means that we guessed correct. The guess is correct. So let's see. We're just going to write out the text. In label 2 is going to be you win. Your guess was correct. Else it was wrong. Then we have to write out another piece of text in label 2, and we have to write out the text. You lose. Your guess was incorrect. Let's do that. And when we click on the even button, we're guessing that the computer is thinking of an even number. We can just do the exact same thing, but we just have to do a little change, because now we guess that the number is even. So if the random number we generate is equal to 0, or it was an even number, then we're going to write out you win. If not, we lose. So let's try this and see if it works. Play. So I'm gonna guess odd. You win. Your guess was correct. I'm gonna guess odd again. Correct. I won. Odd. I won again. Now I lost because it was thinking of an even number. So if you play this many times, you should end up pretty much in a 50-50 situation. Doesn't matter where we click. Okay. I don't like the label here, so I'm going to move it a little bit to the left. Then I have to do like this, and now I can see the label is here, so let's move it a little bit to the left, I thought. There we go. Then if I would like to check that this is actually working, I can also write out the random number r at the end to check if it's actually working. So plus r at the end in all the different situations, and we can kind of check that what the r number was, what the random number was. So let's play this again and see if it's working. So I'm guessing odd, and I win because the random number was 1. I click odd again, the random number was 1. I win, I win, I lose because I guessed odd, but the random number was 0, which is even, so therefore I lose. So this is a way to check that you actually, it's working with random numbers. So we only get random numbers 0 or 1 because we have a 2 here. So this means that we get random numbers from 0 to 1. Now I can just delete these control numbers. It was not part of the exercise, just to check if it's working.